Be. Come in! Come in, my Nomidachi! Hi! Hi, how are you? Oh, Lilith Heavy Industry, thank you so much for becoming a platonic friend, yay! Nice chin, I know. No, is it Tom Cruise? Does Tom Cruise have a butt chin too? Wait, does Tom Cruise have one? I was actually going for John Travolta. It's not a double chin. It's not a double chin. It is called a butt chin. Or a cleft chin. Because it looks like a butt. I don't nice mask, yeah. No, I don't think Tom Cruise. Does Tom Cruise have a butt chin? Do both of them have one? No way. Does Tom Cruise have one? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder. Does Tom Cruise no, I don't think Tom Cruise has one. I don't think it was Tom Cruise. They start looking the same after a while. Yeah, I know, that's true. Scientologists, they're white dudes. They got brown hair, like really. I mean, what's the difference? I got the Western superhero chin, that's right. That's yes, it's different. It's not a double chin. It's called a cleft chin or a butt chin. John Travolta, our famous Scientologist, is famous for having a butt chin. Yeah. So as I attempt to lecture everybody on Scientology, I will be wearing this new butt chin. Maybe with this butt chin, I will get better at understanding Scientology. Thank you for subscribing, Krista. I'm glad Scientology and butt chin is of interest to you. Show! Nobidachis, who do we have? Who do we have today? Who do we have? Shige Hawken! Nimby the Deadly Nader, Caleb X9, Eric H! Lottie Lilith Heavy Industry, Josh and Kitsune! Lottie! Nettie Cheer Kazu10! Hello! The Crimson Chin? What is a Crimson Chin? I'm not familiar with that term. Is it the same as a butt chin? I have not heard of that term. Science to logic? I don't think it's really science to logic. I don't think it's really science to logic. It's from Fairly Odd Parents. What is that? What is that? I've never heard of that. Oh wait, I need this Wikipedia page. Wait. Fairly Odd. Oh, the Fairly Odd Parents. Oh, I've never seen that. I've never seen that. Yeah, I've never seen that one. Oh, 2001. It's from a while ago. It's a show from Nickelodeon. I was too busy watching anime. Honestly, I don't know. I was never a fan of Nickelodeon. I thought their stuff was ugly. Yeah, cable was expensive back then. It really was. Cable was expensive. Actually, speaking of cable, I have a funny story. I was back in Verdadia. At a idol university, Space Idol University. And so they have like a dorm. But usually you move out after a year or two. You move to like a nearby, I don't know, studio or something around the Verdadia Space Idol University. And so I rented this place. And I had a TV. I was mainly gonna watch, like, I don't know, movies or something. That was the plan. Like, I didn't really go with the plan. And I plug in my TV, and for some reason there was like magically cable. I was like, huh? I never got cable. Why do I magically have cable? I think the last person forgot to discontinue their cable. The last person forgot to discontinue their cable. I thought that poor person was paying for my cable. I think they paid for my cable for like 2 years. They paid for my cable for like 2 years. Yeah, they forgot. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Maybe they did the cheat code where you get free cable. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not that tech savvy. All I know was I never paid for cable, and I magically got cable in my studio for 2 years when I was in Space Idol University. I know, lucky. It was a blast. Yeah, it was a blast. I would like Food Network. That was a good one. Food Network. Good old Iron Chef. Yeah, good old Iron Chef. You know, you got your Bobby Flays, your Mario Batales, your Morimotos. Good old Iron Chef. You had Bravo. At Bravo TV. Oh man, Bravo. I don't know. I imagine most of you do not watch Bravo. But Bravo is like the channel where they have like all the trashy like reality shows. Okay, maybe not as trashy as MTV, maybe like slightly fancier. Like the people are richer. Like they're rich people. But yeah, Bravo. Oh man, Bravo. Bravo was such a train wreck, but you could not tear your eyes away from Bravo. Yeah. It's where the reality TV is. There was a boom of reality TV. At some point. I mean, okay, they say it's reality TV. But the truth is, I've heard that reality TV isn't that reality. Aftertime Gaming, hi. You haven't heard of that TV channel? Yeah, that's true. I haven't watched TV in a while. I only watch like streaming services. Yeah, reality TV are barely real. So I've read like articles about how people would say, so actually editing is a big thing. So they take a lot of footage. I imagine they take a lot of footage. And kind of the way you edit it, like, yeah, the way you edit it could make a very big difference on like how it's portrayed. Like if someone's like, I don't know, if like the two people are interacting for like an hour, and then like, I don't know, for 10 minutes someone says something like completely out of context that sounds offensive. You can like edit it in a way it's like those people are in an argument. Yeah, you can rearrange the timeline. And it is said that like directors, they actually like encourage people to like cause drama. They like encourage people to cause drama. I'm kind of half convinced when they cast people for reality TV, they kind of cast people who are drama pro. Because if there's no drama or conflict or yelling at each other or throwing drinks at each other, what's the fun? Yeah, humans love their drama. Yeah. What fun is there gonna be if people are like crying and slamming the door or table flipping? Oh, that was one. Table flipping, yeah. I distinctly recall there's a reality TV. Someone did a table flip. Table flip, yeah. I think they were in a restaurant. I want to say they were in a restaurant and they table flipped. Yeah, table flip. Yeah. But yeah, those are good times. Yeah, table flips. Yeah, someone throwing chairs. Like, I mean, if you're not throwing chairs or flipping tables, what's the point? Oh, they did that on Jerry Springer and Maury. I'm sure that is scripted too. Maybe, probably. I hope. So yeah. Good times. Good times. A free cable. Might as watch WWE at that point. Yeah, it's all scripted. That's scripted too. You know what isn't scripted? What isn't scripted? Truly, what isn't scripted? Everything is freaking scripted. Everything is scripted. Oh, okay. Okay. I guess we should get into it. Yeah, MeWe is scripted. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Like I'm an anime girl on the internet talking to you. Like, what do you expect? What do you expect? Yeah, what do you expect? Anime girls talking to you? Some even JavaScripted. Oh, I don't know JavaScript. I don't really know JavaScript. Oh, she is very real to me. Oh, thank you. I'm real to me too, in some ways. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not not really a programmer. I'm not really a programmer. Not much of a programmer. Except like recently, I was like forced to learn a bit of Linux. I was freaking forced at work to learn freaking Linux. Yeah, so someone, a coworker, like, is going to another team, and I'm taking over some responsibilities, and randomly there's just like one single application where you have to use Linux for some reason. Yeah, forced to go Linux as a Windows user is rough. Like, I'm not a programmer. When I was in Space Idol Academy, I studied like freaking social sciences or something. I studied like freaking social sciences. I'm not a programmer, okay? Yeah. But my coworker was like verbally instructing me all the Linux commands. If Linux is as advanced as people say it, why don't they use it in Verdania? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm a pro streamer, not a pro gamer. Yeah, my coworker was like, oh yeah, just type like ls. I'm like, what? What do you mean? And type like cd ... I'm like, huh? What is that? Maybe throwing you into Linux is a social test too. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Recently, I've been put into a situation where I have to flex my tech brain, even though I was a freaking social science major. I guess you do what you have to do. You do what you have to do. I guess I'm getting paid. Yeah, verbal instruction for computer command is the worst way to teach me. Yeah, I know. I get so confused. I was like, huh? What? What are you? C, D, or CB? Is that a B or a D? I don't know. But anyways, I'll live. It'll be fine. Huh. Okay. So, Scientology. I guess we should get into it. Enough yapping. Time to learn about Scientology. Okay, Nomidachi. Ikuzo! Okay. Deep dive. Exploring Scientology. So this symbol here, this logo. Oh, Poppin, thank you for subscribing. I'm glad you were interested in Scientology. Now this is the logo of Scientology. It's like an S intertwined with some triangles. Yeah, hey Zen, good, welcome. Yeah. John Travolta taking over my stream. Yeah. How do you like my chin? I got plastic surgery so I can look like John Travolta. You know, I just want to become like John Travolta when I grow up, you know? So I'm gonna be real. So I spent like an hour and a half reading Wikipedia, trying to learn about Scientology, and honestly, it's like so convoluted. It's so convoluted. I tried my best, but there were like so many things that were confusing. There were so many things that were confusing. So you'll notice a lot of my slides. I just kind of took screenshots from Wikipedia because it was like too much. There was just too much. It's funny that funny sideways triangle is tend to be used for content creation app logo. Oh, interesting. So Scientology. Okay, I'll try my best. Honestly, I was very confused. It was very confusing. There's a lot of stuff going on. So, but we'll try our best. We'll try our best. So, deep dive in Scientology. Deep dive in Scientology. It's because you haven't reached Operation Theta Level 7. Yeah, for the low price of $10,000. You know what? I think operating Theta Level 7 is more than $10,000. Oh, yeah, I think it's more than $10,000. But that is the thing. That is the thing. Operating Theta Level. I was like trying to read through Operating Theta Level, and I was like so confused. I guess I'll try my best to talk about it. It was really confusing. So yeah, you can see this wall of text. So I'm gonna like skim through this wall of text and try to summarize because there's no way I can memorize all of this. So it was according to the official website. According to the official website, yeah, Scientology has a website. It was developed by this guy named L. Ron Hubbard, and it's apparently a religion that offers a precise path leading to a complete and certain understanding of one's true spiritual nature and one's relation to self, family, groups, mankind, all life forms, the material universe, the spiritual universe, and the supreme being. That was a mouthful. That was a mouthful. Whatever that means. Whatever that means. This is too wordy. They should have ran it. Yeah, I already lost them. They should have ran this through like ChatGTP to like make this more concise. But you know, when you're in a cult, when you're running a cult, you probably want to be as confusing as possible. You probably want to be like as confusing and complicated as possible. Just like triangle schemes. They're like really complicated and confusing. Apparently Scientology addresses the spirit, not the mind or body, and believes that man is far more than a product of his environment or his genes. Yeah, we're not even a slide in. It already sounds like a lunatic made it. Yeah, I mean, probably. Otherwise, you can't pull money from the cult member. Yeah, I'm already lost too. I mean, don't worry about it too much, because it's probably bullshit. It's probably mumbo jumbo. It's probably mumbo jumbo. So yeah, whatever that means and whatever the heck the supreme being means, I don't really know. I saw some bullet points on the official website. It compromises a body of knowledge which extends from certain fundamental truths. Prime among these are. Prime among these are? Who writes like that? What? Prime among these are. It's like, who writes? Oh, thank you for continuing to be a platonic friend, Sangumin. Not gonna lie, when I saw the thumbnail, I was wondering if you were coming out as a Scientologist and giving us the hard sell. Very relieved. Yeah, I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a Scientologist, don't worry. Yeah, words. Man is an immortal spiritual being. His experiences extend well beyond a single lifetime. I think, so from what I read, Scientology, they do believe in something similar as reincarnation, so I'm guessing this is what it's referring to, like the idea of like reincarnation and how, like, you know, different reincarnations can kind of like impact your being, I guess, your experience. His capabilities are unlimited, even not presently realized. Whatever that means. Scientology further holds a man to be basically good, and that his spiritual salvation depends on himself, his fellows, and his attainment of brotherhood with the universe. Well, wow. Dan Kong, hi. Yeah, where's Tom Cruise at? Today, I'm John Travolta. They're basically saying we can go to SSJ, we just haven't discovered it yet. I see. Yeah, I guess so. The Scientology is not a dogmatic religion in which one is asked to accept anything on faith alone. Okay? On the contrary, one discovers for oneself that the principles of Scientology are true by applying its principles and observing or experiencing the results. Okay. Alright. The ultimate goal of Scientology is true spiritual enlightenment and freedom from all. It sounds like someone's writing power fantasy for themselves and then sell it to people who don't know better. Yeah. It's like the first slide. I already have a headache. I think the only thing that made kind of sense was about the reincarnation. That was like the only thing that kind of made sense. Nothing else. So this is from the Scientology website, and they have a lot of words on their website. Don't worry, we all feel the headache. Yeah, I feel it. So if you really want to read a lot of words, very wordy style of writing, you can feel free to go to the Scientology website. There's lots of words and text that probably don't mean anything to you. Yeah, what an interesting lifestyle. Whatever that means. Yeah. Well, what is Scientology? According to most people, it's probably a scam. Probably. I'm sure I'm sure you all realize by now it's probably a scam. Wait, who was in Pulp Fiction? You mean the Scientology founder was in Pulp Fiction? Really? Oh, John Travolta. Yeah. That's true. It's probably a scam. But I have to give them this. I want to say my thanks for today's stream sponsor Scientology. Yeah, Scientology, don't come shut down my channel, okay? Don't send your aliens or whatever to shut down my channel. Thank you very much. This is entertainment, okay? We're just having some fun. Yeah, but I mean, I must say Scientology, they're pretty good at scamming people. I mean, they scammed some pretty rich and influential people like Tom Cruise and John Travolta and some other celebrities. Yeah, there's like a number of celebrities that are Scientologists who have money. So I gotta say, I gotta say. They're pretty good at scamming people. Rich people are surprisingly easy to scam. Actually, what is the net worth of Scientology? Annual revenue. Scientology. Okay. According to Google. Yeah. Okay. According to Business Insider, November 25, 2008. The estimated revenue of Scientology is 50 million to 100 million. Yeah. Danny JP, hi, cool minute. Yeah, John Travolta. I mean, yeah. Oh, I read that already. Yeah, 50 million to 100 million annual revenue. Scientology, the Church of Scientology. Yeah. They do like fundraising. They have membership fees. And they have like consulting fees. Oh, membership fees. Estimated revenue 400 million. Consulting fees. Estimated revenue 50 million. That's a lot of money for pseudoscience, yeah. So although Scientology is probably a scam, they are darn good at scamming people. They are so good at scamming people. It's impressive in its own way. Yeah, consultants. Oh, we'll talk about it a little more. We'll talk about it a little more. Yeah. Scientology might be a scam, but they're very good at scamming people. Very good. Very good at scamming people. They are. They really are. I heard about how bad it ruined people's lives. Yeah, it does. Well, I've heard that it could, I mean, if you're not ultra rich, it could bankrupt you. Like Tom Cruise and John Travolta, they have so much money, so I guess it doesn't matter for them. But for Tom Cruise, I think Scientology caused him to become estranged to like a handful of his children. Like Tom Cruise, I think he was like married to Nicole Kidman, and I think they had a kid, but I don't think they're in contact anymore. Or was it adopted kid? I don't remember. But I know Tom Cruise married like Katie Holmes, and they had a daughter, and then Katie Holmes like divorced him, and now basically he's had like no contact. It's something like that. He might have had to like disown his daughter because of Scientology stuff. Yeah. So yeah, as wait, what if this guy was right about Scientology? What do you mean? Oh, like, what if the aliens came from it? Well, if the aliens come, they come. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, that's messed up. Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, cults are like that. You know, cults, they like to have a tight control over their cult members. That's how they function. Yeah, it's really messed up. Katie Holmes was smart to divorce him. She was smart to divorce him and take the daughter away so she could have like a normal life. So she could have like a more normal life and not become a Scientologist. Oh, apparently like Scientologists, they have this thing about like silent birthing. They have this thing about silent birthing. So I think when like Katie Holmes was married to Tom Cruise and when she had the girl, I think she had to like not like scream when she was in labor. Yeah, I think they have this thing, silent birth. Yeah, it's a thing. creating an environment, a quiet and peaceful environment. Yeah. Silent birth. I don't know. How does that even work? I guess. I don't know. Tape. Yeah. You gotta tape up the mother's mouth. Like, I guess you gotta tape up the mom's mouth. I guess. Duct tape her mouth. Don't let her scream, okay? Duct tape her mouth. That's actually torture. I know. If my special lady friend was about to push out my kid, I'm sure I'd forgive her for whatever came out of her mouth. Yeah. What the hell is silent birth? Like, they discourage, like, they want to create a peaceful environment during childbirth. But, I mean, you all have moms, you all have mothers. And I'm sure they've told you stories about how painful childbirth is. And as a Scientologist, you were expected to do it in silence. Yeah, I know. Sounds like a hostage situation more than birthing. I know. I'm sure all your mothers have told you about how painful it was to birth you all. And, you know, I think it's common when women give birth, profanities come out of their mouth, or like screams. Yeah. Horripilated. Had to invent a new word. So yeah, silent birth was a thing. Yeah, just, I guess, duct tape her mouth. Okay, don't let her scream. Don't let her scream. Okay. This dude, L. Ron Hubbard. He was born in 1911, so a long time ago. A long time ago. And he died in 1986, which is also a long time ago. Basically, so this guy... let's talk about this guy. I didn't put everything on the slide, but let's talk about this guy a little bit. There's too much information. Scientology has a freakish amount of information. Like, freakish. These people like to write. So actually, this guy was he was actually a science fiction writer, pulp science fiction and fantasy novel writer. So he wrote books. His earlier works were like pretty normal. They were just like, I don't know, like normal science fiction, like fantasy. Like, it was pretty normal. Like, his early works was pretty, is pretty normal author. So he basically made money off writing nonfiction. Like, it wasn't too weird. It was just fun, nonfiction, fantasy novel, sci-fi. But then eventually, the guy joined the military in 1941. Eventually the guy joined the military. He was like given command of this patrol boat, but then later they revoked his command because they thought he was not temperamentally fit for independent command. So yeah. And then one time apparently he was given command of a submarine chaser. And then 5 hours into the cruise, he thought that he detected an enemy submarine. So he took his crew, him and his crew, so it's like spent 68 hours like trying to fight this alleged submarine enemy. And then later they investigated and found out that he was mistaken. He had mistaken a known magnetic deposit for an enemy sub. So he was fired. He was fired. Yeah, this cult is made by a sci-fi author. Yes, around World War II. He went to the military. He was in the Navy. It seems like he wasn't that good. He wasn't that good at being in the military. But after the war, you know, they were sent home. Bro wasted like 12. Yeah, the bro wasted 12 missiles shooting a note. Can you imagine that? Going around circles for 68 hours? Shooting like a note? Man. So after the war, you know, he had a family. He was like married actually before going to the military, but he decided not to go back to his family. I think his family was like Washington, D.C. Oh, Zen Guma, thank you so much for the super chat. There's a podcast called Lions Led by Donkeys about military failure. Oh, really? They covered Hubbard's Navy career and it's hilarious. I bet it is. I bet it is. Yeah, it seems like he's not that good. Everything I knew about Scientology was from Leah Remini. She had a show where she met people who were from former Scientologists whose lives got ruined by the cult. Oh yeah, I think she is one of the celebrities. Yeah, thanks for the info. We need to watch that. But yeah, actually, so before he entered the military, he was married to this lady. And then after the military, he decided not to go back to his family. He decided to like go to California. I think his family's in like Washington State. So he like decided to go to California, and he decided to like stay with this dude in Pasadena. I guess the guy had a mansion. He was like a rocket propulsion engineer or something. And I guess the guy was like a follower of some occultist. But anyways, he decided to like chill with that guy, and he began. And the guy who owns the mansion had this like 21-year-old girlfriend, and I guess after a while, good old Hubbard and that girl started sleeping together. Yeah, it's also where I learned that Tom Cruise is part of Scientology. It was crazy. Yeah. So So, anyways, he wrote a number of things. He wrote something called affirmations. It's like a series of statements related to various physical, sexual, psychological issues that he was encountering in his life. Yeah. So, yeah, he slept with his friend's girlfriend. Yeah. Yeah, he did. So, I think allegedly he wrote that piece as like, it's like a way, it's like a way to resolve his own like psychological and mental issues he had during the time. Oh, you remember visiting America for the first time, and my mom's British cousin is genuinely scared of Scientology, and we found a Scientology building. Yeah, they're everywhere. They are. Well, I don't know if they're everywhere, but they exist. Like I've stumbled upon one before. They're actually pretty nice. They're pretty nice. Like the Scientology building I saw, they had like freaking marble floors and stuff. They're actually pretty nice. I think they even had like a nice cafe. We ran like hell away from the state. I mean, they're not gonna do anything to you. Really? They're not gonna do anything to you. Good thing you're far away from that country. So yeah, basically, kind of after the war, he started writing more like pseudo-science fiction, which kind of led to the creation of Scientology. Yeah, the amount of money they're getting, it better be excellent. It is excellent. It's quite nice, actually. The building is quite nice. Yeah, the worst they could do is kill you. I mean, not kill you, curse you. Ow, but it's still crazy how much money these guys have. Oh, sadly live near the border. So yeah, after the war, I don't know, maybe this guy had some level of like PTSD. Maybe he had some level of PTSD. So he started he kind of got an interest in like psychology, and he started writing like pseudoscience stuff, probably to kind of resolve his own psychological issues, you know? The guy probably has psychological issues, probably had some PTSD. So eventually, he wrote this text called like Diantics. He wrote this text, Diantics, and it was basically, it's like a pseudo-scientific retelling of psychoanalytic history. So kind of like Freud, he drew on like Freud and stuff. Yeah, stuff like that. So I think he was like kind of interested in psychology, wanted to resolve his psychological issues, and he dove into this rabbit hole. Psychoanalytic history. I don't know. They use big words. It's hard. It's hard, okay? It's hard. So some of their beliefs. Oh, look at the Scientology building. Look at the Scientology building. It's so big. It's got a big sign, Scientology, plastered over it. Some beliefs. Reincarnation. Some kind of reincarnation. Traumatic events can cause subconscious command, like recordings in the mind, known as engrams. Engrams. I don't know. I had a hard time. But he they're like, engrams are kind of like memory store in the subconscious. Yeah, nice building, can't lie. Memory stored in the subconscious. And I don't know, he started claiming that illnesses were like caused by these engrams, and you had to get rid of these engrams somehow. You had to get rid of these engrams, and you can do it via auditing. You can do it via auditing. Yeah. I had a hard time. Like, this is all very confusing. Like, there's a lot of stuff. It's okay. We just see it as sci-fi. It's honestly a good story building material, yeah. I mean, he was an author. He was a sci-fi author. Okay, auditing. Share Pumpkin, comment. Yeah, the auditing had a lot of information. Auditing, the Wikipedia article had this like old page about Scientology auditing. I'm like, wow. Why is there so much freaking information about Scientology? This is too much. So auditing, they believe that auditing, you can improve a person's abilities and reduce or eliminate their neurosis. It has a dedicated page for this section alone. Yeah, it does. It's pretty crazy. I guess auditing is supposed to cure Menhera. They believe auditing will like remove those engrams, like those like subconscious memories and experiences that cause bad things to happen to you. And actually, I think they believe that these engrams like accumulate through lifetimes. They believe in like reincarnation, so they believe that like these like bad things, bad memories or whatever, they like accumulate over lifetimes. Yeah, it's mental therapy, which costs extra. I mean, therapy is already expensive, but this is extra expensive. So I guess they have like an auditor guy. I'm not sure how you become an auditor. I'm not sure what kind of certifications you need to become an auditor. I'm guessing this church has certain courses you can do to become an auditor. I don't know. You probably have to pay for it. So yeah, a person who's being audited, they are asked questions about their thoughts or past events while holding two metal cylinders attached to a device called an e-meter. Do you even need certification to be an audit for a cult? I mean, Scientology probably will make you take certifications. I mean, you just have to pay money. You just have to pay money. All of it's about money, really. Yeah, an e-meter. What is this thing? Apparently, this thing's an e-meter. It looks like a very, very old piece of technology. It's like an electronic device that allegedly registers emotional reaction. Is this like a lie detector or something? I don't know. It looks like it could be a lie detector. But it's this piece of equipment. But there are claims that the procedures of auditing, which uses e-meter, could help heal diseases. What does it even measure? It measures your kokoro. It measures your kokoro, yo. Your emotions. Your kokoro. Yeah. It measures that. Yeah, kokoro. It measures your kokoro, yo. Your kimochi. Yeah, your precious kokoro. Your precious kimochi. Yeah, it looks pretty archaic. I don't really know what it measures. There was like a lot of information on Wikipedia, but I didn't feel like reading everything. I didn't feel like reading everything in depth because it would take me like 5 hours. So auditing allegedly uses techniques from hypnosis that are intended to create dependency and obedience in the auditing subject. Yeah, it really sounds like kind of like armchair psychology, armchair therapy, hypnosis. I guess they repeatedly question the auditing subject. Like they had so much text about it, I didn't want to read it. So it may take several questions to complete a process. Several processes together are known as rundown. Several rundown completed, and the Scientologist is deemed to have an advanced level on the bridge to total freedom. I don't know. It was very confusing. But anyways, sounds like a bunch of mumbo jumbo. But yeah, I guess it's hypnosis. Getting questioned by another Scientology will help you get rid of your trauma. I don't know. You already reduced it to this, and I struggle to understand the cult. Yeah, I struggle to understand too. I struggle to understand. Actually, auditing, I don't know. I didn't read into it, but actually I saw a part. When I was reading through the Wikipedia article, I read there was a part about controversies of Scientology, and one of them was child labor. One of the controversies was freaking child labor. So allegedly, I don't know, a former Scientologist was like, yeah, one time I got audited by a 9-year-old. Yeah, a 9-year-old was auditing me. So I'm not really sure what exactly are the qualifications for you to become an auditor. Yeah. Sometimes they have children doing the auditing. So a child labor was apparently one of the controversies of Scientology. Yeah, they definitely don't use the certification. Yeah, imagine that. You paid thousands of dollars to get audited, and you show up and it's a 9-year-old. Hey, hi, I'm your auditor. I'm your auditor today. I haven't even hit puberty, but it's okay. I'm really good at auditing. I'm gonna hypnotize you so good. I'm gonna heal you of all your mental trauma or your engrams or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, I'm so qualified. I'm a 9-year-old. My papa was a Scientologist. My mama was a Scientologist. I was born to the Church of Scientology. I got this. Rodney, hi, come in. Hello, welcome. Do you know Scientology? Do you know Scientology? I wouldn't be surprised. It has something to do with reincarnation. Yeah, maybe. I guess it's possible. Like, although I'm a 9-year-old, I've been reincarnated many times, so I have a lot of knowledge. I have the knowledge of a 100-year-old. Don't worry about it. I got this. I don't know. So, this part was kind of fuzzy, but they believe, like, remember we were talking about this, like, bridge to total freedom? So I think the idea is, like, it's like, you can go through the levels of the bridge of total freedom, and you can remove engrams, and then once you get to a high enough level, you can be free of encumbrances of the physical universe. Yeah, you become OP. You don't become Goku, unfortunately. I guess you become OP in some way. In some Scientologist way, you become OP. Yeah. Yo. Yeah, I think clear status, if you like finish all the levels on the bridge, you get the clear status. I guess it means you have been freed of the encumbrances of the physical universe. If you get to the clear status. Oh, operating thetans. Things got really confusing here. Yeah, this is the way to P2W, pay to win, yeah. Operating thetans, it was very confusing to me. I guess there's like different levels of operating thetans. It's kind of like leveling up. As far as I know, there was a lot of information, like way too much information about this. I guess auditing moves you through the levels. I guess. Yeah, pay to win. Oh, I think Thetan. Oh, we can talk about Thetans later. I just took screenshots from Wikipedia. I wasn't about to type all this, but they have like operating Thetan 1 through 7. 1 through 7. Oh, they have like costs associated. So if you want to become an operating Thetan, level 1, apparently in 2013, the price to move to operating Thetan 1 was $2,750. For a low price of $2,750, you can become an operating Thetan level 1. Yeah. For the low price of $2,750. It's you know, it brings enlightenment. No price is too high. What are the perks even? I mean, I don't really know. Like, they're generally pretty secretive. Now say hi. Welcome. Hello. Yes, we have found the pay-to-win religion. We found the pay-to-win. I mean, most of the time they're pretty secretive. Like, technically, non-Scientologists are not supposed to know. But I believe some of these got leaked. Maybe like former Scientologists have leaked it. So now that we kind of have some information. I mean, what is OT1? It doesn't really matter. It's probably mumbo jumbo. Like stuff like that. Yeah, stuff like this is easily leaked. And then for a a low price of $5,225 as of 2013. You can become operating thetan level 2. Yeah. I mean, I don't really want to read what it means. I mean, Scientologists are overly wordy. You're just silently processing all this. Okay, there's 3, but 3 is like the most interesting one, so we're gonna save that for later. We're gonna save 3 for later. Okay, so OT 4 to 6. It's not a flat fee anymore. It becomes an hour rate. So you need like 12 and a half hours to 25 hours of auditing to become operating thetan level 4. And when they don't get you a set price, they don't give you a set price, that means they will, after you do the auditing, they will calculate. They will send you a bill based on the hours, on how much you need to pay them. Yeah, you don't even get a price tag anymore. You don't get a price tag anymore. You get billed by the hour. Cranium, hi, welcome. Yeah, yes, operating thetan is the knowledge levels to know what actually happened according to their religion. Oh, that's right, yes. That's right. You're right about that. And then to get to 5, you need 50 hours. Oof. And then to get to 6, you need 3 to 4 weeks. Imagine that hourly bill. After like a certain level, they start giving you a flat price. And they literally start like counting the hours, and they're gonna like calculate how much you owe. Isn't that terrifying? Isn't that terrifying? Like, how do you know how much they're gonna charge you per hour? Oh my goodness, this is terrifying. This is still easier than getting a job, to be honest. So yeah. And then 7, I guess it's like the highest. It takes a long time to complete. It is the final pre-operating thetan level. And culminates the attainment of cause over life. I don't know what that means. It's just what Wikipedia said. I have no clue. But operating thetan 3. Okay, the wall of fire. This text is like the interesting one. Oh, this got leaked? I think this got leaked. Yeah, all the operating thetans are supposed to be secret. Like all the Scientologists, they like have to sign this NDA, this like secrecy contract. But I think operating thetan 3 got leaked. It got leaked. So as of 2013, for a low price of $8,910. For a low price of $8,910, you can become operating thetan level 3. So this one got leaked, and actually this one has a lot of media attention because it apparently tells the history of the universe from 75 million years ago. I guess this level's called the first wall of fire. And it claims to reveal the cause of earthly human suffering. It claimed that even Hubbard himself had difficulty attaining it. Did he like write the thing? Did he like write the darn thing? But oh, I think at some point this guy, after he founded Scientology, he like chartered this like cruise ship, and he just like ran the organization out of the open waters. Yeah, it's hard because he had to make it up. So he, at some point, while he was sailing around on the boat, deep in Scientologist thoughts, he came to this discovery. I mean, did he just like write it? He just like made it up, right? He just made it up. Yeah, guys, I discovered this, I discovered this important breakthrough. I literally just, like, made it up, okay? I just sat down on my typewriter and I just made it up. But I mean, it's a breakthrough. I discovered it. It was so hard. I had such a hard time discovering it. It took me forever. It took me forever to discover this piece of history, man. Man, I had like the worst writer's block when I was trying to make this up. Like, it was so bad. Like, the writer's block went on for months and months. It was terrible. But anyways. So the story goes. OT3, they talk about Zenu. Zenu. No one really knows what Zenu looks like. This is like an action figure. But in Operating Thetan 3, they talk about Zenu. Zenu is a important religious figure in the Church of Scientology. So, Zenu was this alien ruler of the Galactic Federacy. Yeah. Zenu was an important guy. In space. Yeah, it looks like classic alien imagery, but they gave it a robe. Yeah, just take a classic alien and give it a robe. I agree. This is literally the best part of this religion. And he allegedly brought billions of his people to Earth. Tigayak? Yeah, he brought billions of people to Earth in like a DC-8 like spacecraft 75 million years ago. And he allegedly stacked them around volcanoes and killed them with hydrogen bombs. Like what? Yeah, they're dropping Scientology link like it's SoundCloud. Yeah. I compare these guys to Mormons. I think these guys are more extreme than Mormons, but they do have something in common. Mormons and Scientology, the Church of Mormons and the Church of Scientology both have a lot of money and they both have nice buildings. Wizard Nobody, come Minnie, hi. Oh, it's the John Travolta chin. It's a butt chin. You don't know about the butt chin? You know about the butt chin? Yeah. So, I don't know why this bro brought billions of people to Earth and killed them with a hydrogen bomb. I thought you were going to say polygamy. Where'd all the money come from? Well, for Scientologists, they have a lot of celebrities and wealthy people. I don't know a lot, but like people like John Travolta and Tom Cruise who are very influential and have a lot of money. Yeah, so they managed to like scam rich people into joining the pseudo-scientific religion. That's how they get all their money. They're apparently a $50 million to $100 million a year business. Yeah. So Thetans are the immortal spirits of the aliens who were killed, and I guess eventually they adhered themselves to humans and caused spiritual harm. And I think these Thetans, they kind of move from body to body, I think. Yes, Tom Cruise is a Scientologist. Humor figured it out if you think about it. Yeah, he did. Instead of going back to work, just make a new religion. Yeah, just scam people. Instead of going back to work, just scam people. Way more effective. So yeah, Zenu, this is like the most whacked part. Some alien brought his people to Earth, killed them with a hydrogen bomb, and then now their spirits linger and attach to people. Pretty wild. The aliens are haunting my brain. That's why I have the big sad. Yeah, that's right. Too many Thetans are haunting your brain, yo. Yeah, they are. I guess Scientologists, they believe in the mind, body, and the thetan. Sasuga Hubert. All according to Keikaku, yo. Theta, so yeah, they're believed to be reborn time and time again in new bodies. So it's kind of like reincarnation. It's kind of like reincarnation. And I guess as they reincarnate, they accumulate these encumbrances called engrams, and they attach to the self that produce dysfunctional behavior patterns. Hubert, I think you're dysfunctional, but that's a different story. That's a different story. Thetas make you crazy, apparently. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty wild. This is pretty nuts. Oh, they have the state and clear? Oh, they have to complete like certain activities. So basically, state and clear means you have been freed of your past engrams, and I guess you're good. I don't know. It was a lot of words. It's a lot of words. It relieves you from the engrams received through past and current lives, and you become clear when you're free of them. I guess if you pay enough money to the Church of Scientology, you can become clear too. You just gotta pay enough money to the Church of Scientology. Yeah. Pay to win. It's all about pay to win. So yeah. After read this, if you get scammed, that's on you. Yes. Yeah, the more I watch this, the more I think the cult is a bunch of larper taking a homebrew D&D session way too seriously. It really is. Yeah, quite literally. Pay us money, all of your problems will be solved. Yeah, except I don't think it will actually be solved. I don't think it'll actually be solved. Famous members. Yeah, Leia Remini. I guess she left. I think she left. There's John Travolta and Tom Cruise are the most famous Scientologists. Yeah, Tom Cruise. Oh, Kirstie Alley. Tom Cruise said Scientology saved his life. I refuse to believe that too. Danny Masterson. Oh, Kirstie Alley. I think Kirstie Alley passed away. Yeah. Yeah, Kirstie Allen passed away. Danny Masterson? Yes, John Travolta is one. He's like a really famous Scientologist. Dougie Fresh. Yeah, you never knew that. No, yeah, he's John Travolta and Tom Cruise are like they're always like shilling Scientology and stuff. They're like the most famous Scientologist people. Oh, Danny Masterson, I think he got convicted of SA. He got convicted of SA. Yeah, I don't know who that Beck is. So I think Danny Masterson is in jail. And I believe Bijou Phillips was married to Danny Masterson, but I think she has divorced him. So yeah, Danny Masterson is in jail. Kirstie Allen has passed. I think Leia Remini left the church. I think probably, yeah, Katie Holmes left the church. I think, honestly, probably... Oh, Leah Marie Presley, like Elvis Presley's wife or ex-wife? Oh no, daughter. It's daughter. Oh, this is typical Beck, but Beck is the one that shocked me. I didn't know that. Oh, you love his music. It's good. Yeah, Elvis. Yeah, Lisa Marie Presley is Elvis Presley's daughter. Yeah. She actually passed away, I think, a year or two ago. Yeah, she passed away a year or two ago, and she basically outlived her mother, who was Priscilla Presley. This is the spaghetti monster religion, I guess. I actually didn't know about Danny either. Yeah, but recently he got convicted of SA, so he's in jail. The guy's in jail. Yeah. Do I have anything else? Okay. Controversies. So, like, it's the cool guy on that 70s show. Unfortunately, the cool guy on that 70s show, he is in prison. He's in prison. And his wife divorced him. Yeah, I mean, I guess I can't blame her. So controversies. I mean, there's a lot of controversies. So actually, before the Church of Scientology, I think Hubbard tried to like start some other organization. It's like pseudoscience. It's like some kind of like therapy, like psycho healing organization, and then that went bankrupt. So then he started Scientology as a religion, so it could be non-profit. So you don't have to pay taxes. I think another reason his previous organization failed is because like they were trying to be like kind of like medical, you know, like the psychology, psychoanalysis thing, like armchair psychology, but the reality and their e-meter, like, but they had like no real medical accreditation, like they like it's just like armchair science, you know, it's just armchair science. So I think they got into trouble because they were like trying to act as like a kind of like medical, like pseudo medical, but they didn't actually have the credentials. So yeah, they changed it to a religion so it could be non-profit and literally just a tax loophole. And it kind of ballooned. From there. I actually think the guy originally was just like interested in psychology and like psychoanalysis, and he had like PTSD, or he had like trauma, or he was crazy, and he was trying to like fix himself, and it kind of spiraled into this. It spiraled into a scam. Yeah. I mean, another controversy was the scam. Another one is they used child labor. We talked about that. They used child labor. Oh, the fact that these guys got away with it, but Theranos did. Oh yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, that is so true. Elizabeth Holmes and the other guy was, you know, Sonny. Yeah, Sonny. I forgot his name. But yeah, Theranos, Elizabeth Holmes. I think she's in jail. Yeah, the blood analysis company, they claim that like the claim was like they could use like a drop of blood or something. They could use like a very small amount of blood and they could like test a bunch of stuff in their machine. Yeah, 100%. That wasn't even a scam. That was highly illegal. Yeah. I have a family friend whose dad, I think, interviewed somebody who worked at Theranos, and I think the guy was telling him about how like the departments were not allowed to talk to each other, and it was like very secretive. And then I guess the dad like kind of knew it was a red flag because how secretive they were with each other. Yeah, that's another whole rabbit hole. Oh, Elizabeth Holmes' husband is trying to run the same grift, really? Yes, Scientology runs deep. Yeah. She was supposed to go to trial, or she was in trial, and then she like, Elizabeth Holmes like randomly got married to this guy, Billy something. I think his family owns like a chain of hotels in San Diego. Yeah, his family owns a chain of hotels in San Diego. And then she also got pregnant and had a kid. Yeah, she also got pregnant and had a kid. But eventually, I think it was a pretty long trial. It was a pretty long trial. It dragged out. I think there was like COVID, and then the fact that she had like a kid, you know, that kind of dragged it out a little bit. But yeah, eventually she went to jail. She did go to jail. Eventually. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't know her husband's up to the same thing. But his family owns like a hotel chain. He's like the heir to like some hotel chain in San Diego. Oh. Yeah. Wait, he's doing the same thing as Hubbard did? Really? Oh, that means reincarnation is real. That means reincarnation is real. Let's see, what else about him? Oh, apparently this guy, Hubbard, is kind of known for like false biographical claims. I guess this guy was like, he became a cult leader and kind of became like over his head. So apparently he's made claims. So he has a son who's estranged, but basically he said that a lot of claims that his father made about himself, like 99%, were false. Like one time he said that Hubbard claimed that his grandfather was like a wealthy Western cattleman, but in truth, his grandfather was like a veterinarian, not a rancher, and he was poor. Yeah, the son is honest. That's why he's like, yeah, he's estranged, because he's honest. Let's see. Oh, Hubbard claimed to be like a blood brother of some Native American tribe. But he had lived hundreds of miles from that tribe, and that tribe did not practice blood brotherhood. It'd be funny if his son wasn't even a Scientologist. What happened to his son? Hubbard is a brother of Satan, is what he is. Nibs? Okay, what happened to the guy? I think, okay, so this guy, Ron Hubbard, oh, I think he changed his name. He changed his name to Ron DeWolf. So in the early days, he helped his father with Scientology, but later he rejected Scientology and quit in 1959 and changed the name as Ron DeWolf. Yeah, so the guy left Scientology. Oh, the guy is deceased. The wolf in sheep's clothing. I mean, why would you want to keep the family name of a scammer? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I would do the same. I would do the same too. So basically, what else did he say? Oh, Hubbard claimed to have been the youngest Eagle Scout in Boy Scouts, but the organization kept no records of the ages of the Eagle Scouts. I mean, I guess you can't really, who knows? Hubbard claimed he traveled to Manchuria. He claimed to be a graduate engineer, but he actually did very poorly at university and was placed on probation and then dropped out. The bro lied about Boy Scout. What makes you think he's telling the truth? Oh, Boy Scouts? Let me tell you about Boy Scouts. Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts. That organization is like another organization with a lot of money. The Boy Scouts net worth. What's the Boy Scouts net worth? Let's see. The Boy Scouts of America has total assets of $1.01 billion as of 2020. Oh, is Boy Scouts a cult? Yeah, so long story short, the dude is a huge liar left and right. Boy Scouts. The Boy Scouts of America has total assets of $1 billion as of 2022. Sounds about right. You think the Boy Scout is this innocent organization? The Boy Scouts of America celebrates transgenderism. Yeah, so does Girl Scouts. Yeah, they still send their people. They still send their kids to us. Oh, they have LGBT patches. Oh, I didn't know that. I guess they're updating. They're becoming progressive. But yeah, Boy Scouts of America, $1 billion in assets. Yeah. And Girl Scouts. Actually, Girl Scout cookies. Let me try to find it. Girls, is it? Yeah, they sell cookies. They sell cookies. They do. Luckily, the scouts in Malaysia here don't have LGBT. I see. I see. It's illegal. The cookies are fire. Yeah, I think my favorite Thin Mints are my favorite. Oh, same thing in Indonesia. Yeah, I think Thin Mints are my favorite Girl Scout cookies. I'd love to buy cookies from them. Yeah, Thin Mints are my favorite. Oh, you like? Oh, those are good too. The coconut Samoas. Okay, what else did he say? What else did he say about himself? Samoa's the best. Let's see. Oh, he used the title doctor, but his doctorate was from a diploma mill. He claimed to have been crippled and blinded in combat, but his records show he was never wounded. He also claimed he received a Purple Heart, which is a decoration given to U.S. servicemen wounded in action. He never received a Purple Heart. And according to the church's biography, they said that Hubbard was on like 21 campaigns when he was in Navy, but he was only on 4 campaigns. So yeah, this guy, the lies started to snowball. I don't think he was a sniper. He was in the Navy. I think he commanded a ship. He tried to command a Navy. He tried to command a ship. And he tried to command a submarine, but then he was removed from his post because the Navy decided he was unfit to command. Is this a recruitment stream or it's just a deep dive? It's just a deep dive. Kuvo, come in and hello. He was a Village People. Oh, was he? YMCA. Yeah, once you start lying, you can't stop. Once you start lying, you just can't stop. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Scientology, they had this new leader, David Miscavige or something like that. It's still going strong. Yeah, he was briefly with the Naval Intelligence, and everything he said that he did is bug, and he failed. Yeah, he basically failed every task assigned to him. Yeah, exactly. We're gonna join the Church of Mirin. We're gonna join the Church of Mirin. Yeah. So yeah. But I mean, that guy's been dead for a long time. But Mirianism, let's go. But the Church of Scientology is still going strong. Why does Mirin have a bunch of ducks and hide? Because we're talking about Scientology. We're talking about the history of Scientology. And one of the most famous Scientologists is John Travolta. Did you know John Travolta is a Scientologist? Well, now you do. Yeah, okay, yeah. Join the Church of Mirin instead of Scientology. Don't worry, I won't scam you. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Okay. I think that's all the slides I had. It was like, yeah, work in my retail store. Come on, work in my retail store, yo. Yeah, this is all I had. It was like 70 slides. It took a long time to read. All that stuff about Scientology. They really like to write wordy-ass stuff. I thought John Travolta was streaming on her account, huh? Yeah, played a show as a guitar was a friend who needed me to help. Oh, at a Scientologist temple in Hollywood, the weirdos tried to get me to go on a tour after I said, if that. Wow! How was the Temple of Scientology in Hollywood? I bet it's like really nice. Gabby is hi. No, it's not a recruitment video. Oh yeah, nice chin. It was nice. Like I'm telling you, Scientologist temple are really nice because they got the monies. They have a lot of money. Exactly, they got the monies. They got the monies to build the nice buildings. Them Scientologists. Okay. Let me set up a rate. Yeah, and Hollywood's got money. John Travolta's got money. Tom Cruise, they all have money. Oh, Gabius, thank you so much for your tip. One sec. I need stream elements. Stream elements. Okay, I have to log in. Okay, it's one sec. I'm getting to it. Ugh. Oh, you didn't write a comment. Well, thank you so much for your tip, though. Thank you so much. Still won't convince to join. Yeah, exactly. And they're gonna make you bankrupt. Like, Scientology is not a religion for us normal people with a normal amount of money. To read about Zenu, you have to pay like $9,000. But lucky for us, it got leaked, so we don't have to pay any. The cultists would be better at spending money on streamers. Yeah, it's still so much healthier and economical. Okay, I was gonna set up a raid. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. I have a raid setup. Yeah, that was wild. Like, I could have made more slides, but I was like, oh, this is so much. This is way too much. This is so much text. Like, I haven't done so much consecutive reading in so long. But just for you guys, just for your knowledge of Scientology. Let's call our local Scientologist temple and ask, is L. Ron Hubbard there? I want to speak to L. Ron. Donut 75 times in a row if you have time. Yeah, too many words. I can't believe the cult is still going strong. No, I think it's still going strong. I don't think it's disbanded. It's going strong. Do it. Oh, do it! Not donut. It's still going strong. I mean, you still see Scientology buildings here and there. They're still going. I guess a lot of rich people might be feeding them. Scientology can still survive in this economy. Yeah, I guess so. They're just so good at scamming people. There's a big one right in North Hollywood, California. Yeah, I would imagine. I would imagine. I once leaned out of the car outside the Scientology temple in Hollywood and yelled, "You may have won this battle, Scientology, but the 75 million year war continues. Hail Zenu." Hail Zenu. I'm actually not sure if Zenu's a good guy or bad guy. I guess Zenu's a bad guy? Like, I can't really tell. Is Zenu like their Satan? I just realized something. Maybe this is way too money laundry for rich people. Yeah, probably. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. Oh, he's their version of the devil. Yeah, I guess so. Because he brought billions of his people and killed them with a hydrogen bomb while strapping them to a volcano. Oh, you drive by it all the time and flip it off and you yell, "Where's Elrond?" I hope they didn't get too mad at you. I hope they didn't get too mad at you. Yeah, 100%. Okay. Okay. But I guess this is all I have for today. Next week. What's going on next week? Oh, next week I do have a stream on Sunday. I have a stream on Sunday next week. And if all goes well, there will be a new cover release next Sunday. If all goes well, there's actually gonna be a new cover release. So if you guys have time, stop by. Stop by. Woo, I know. New cover, yeah. Yeah, new cover. New cover. If all goes well. If all goes well. If all goes well. Yeah, yeah, can't wait. I know, it's exciting. It's exciting. Okay, so, Namitachi. I'll see you guys next Sunday if everything goes well. We'll do the cover release. Thanks for the deep dive. I had to join because Scientology needed to learn more about it. Oh, it's your first time here. Welcome, first timer. Welcome, welcome. Wait a minute, isn't Mirin an alien? Have you been blown up? Have you blown up billions of people on a volcano with a hydrogen bomb? No, who do you think I am? Who do you think I am, Zenu? Who do you think I am? I'm not Zenu, yo. Okay. Yeah, I'll see you next week. So everybody take care. We're rolling into the weekend. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. So I'm going to send you over to Nanakoniku's channel. Nana and Lemmy are playing something. Oh no, a comic battling Zenu? Yeah, sure, we could draw one. It doesn't have to be good. We could draw stick figures. Maybe a Gartic phone. Maybe a Gartic phone or something. That'd be funny. Okay, so give a warm welcome to Nana and Lemmy. And I will see you next week. And with that, Otsumere, my Namitachi! Bye 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 bye!
Yeah.